Hey guys, Pop Tarte here, and I am here today with a little bit more wearable version of something I'm going to do a more extreme version of later. This is kind of a girl on fire or Katniss inspired look. I'm sorry if the lighting is a little weird throughout the tutorial. It's getting dark out, so it kind of changes from start to finish. But this is something that I consider really wearable. I could even see some like English teachers wearing this to school, but I'm also kind of optimistic about that. So let's get started with the tutorial. Let's start off priming the eyes. I'm just using the Style Cosmetix Optimus primer. And do note, I do already have on some mascara and a little bit of liner. For those of you who follow me on Facebook, you already know why. I've been toying with a much less wearable version of this look because I want to have like a really dramatic girl on fire look for Halloween, but it's not ready yet. So the first color we're going to use is Fire and Ice. It is this really pretty white with fire and ice to it. Like, I don't even know how to describe it, but it's really, really pretty. And we're going to start off, you can use something a little bit smaller than this. A lot of my brushes are dirty right now, so this is what I'm using. This is the Sedona Lace 941. I do have another brush I could use, but I have to save it for my brow highlights. So this is just going in the inner corner, above and below the eye. It's a really pretty color, honestly. It looks really good all over the lid by itself. And then we are going to take the Sephora Pro brush. What is this called? This is number 27. It's the Pro Blending Brush, and the color Pop Tarte, which is a beautiful bright yellow from Mad Styles. And we're going to take this, starting in the outer corner, and then working over, and then I have hooded lids, so I'm going into my crease. Those of you who don't have hooded lids, you won't go into your crease. It'll just be all over your lid. But unlike normal people, those of us with hooded lids, our crease disappears when we relax our eye. Fun fact. So this is going all over the lid. You're bringing it all the way over and blending it. And then we are going to skip a color real quick and come back to it. We're going to take the e.l.f. contour brush. It's just like a fluffy blender brush, or a contour brush, I guess is an accurate name, in the color Mushroom Jazz. This is just like a bright orange. And we're going to take that, and that is going to go in the crease and up towards the brow bone. Now you can see on my other eye it's not as apparent. This is kind of going to be depending on how bright you want this to be. If you want this to be a really bright look, feel free to not blend this out as much. This also makes a really pretty candy corn look too. So we're applying that. Right now it kind of looks like a cut crease. I think I'm going to go ahead and leave this one a little more dramatic so you can see the colors a little better. But you can see on the other eye that it's not as bright. And get my shape right. Sorry. Okay, so once you have that how you want it, and again, that's not going to be as hard for those of you without hooded lids, because with hooded lids you have to apply it and then you kind of have to look at it, and it's just a pain in the butt. But I digress. We are then going to take the Sedona Lace 407, which is an angled shader brush, and Sugarpill's Buttercupcake. I finally have Sugarpill in my life. Lizzie sent me some. Oh, I have a giant. I just dropped that in Asylum. Do you see that? Okay. Oh, what a waste of a nice hunk of Asylum. That's a bummer. It's like everywhere. I apparently hit it and it just went everywhere. But back to Buttercupcake. This is gonna go right in your crease, right over top of your orange. And instead of blending it completely over the orange, I'm then going to take it up here at the top of the orange, but not completely over the orange like I did on the other eye. Like that's how I softened the other eye. I used Buttercupcake all over the orange. I'm not going to do that on this side. I guess I could just go back in and add some more orange, huh? And then for my brow highlight, I used the color Adipose, which is a Mad Styles color. It's a matte white. It's from Doctor Who, which I still have never seen. One of these days. This is going just below the brow. You can totally see where I messed up my eyebrows. Don't worry about that. Below the brow and then blend it down so we get this really pretty fiery look. Which, while I'm thinking about it, I'm just going to go ahead and add some more orange in over here. And then all I did was I took this guy, and it still has some on it, but using the color Asylum, which is now all over my pants. And if you're using an angled brow brush this big, be careful, because you want it to start off small in the inner corner and taper out larger. And then up and out in the outer corner. It's amazing how pigmented this is. I'm just pushing it straight into the lash line. And we get that nice dramatic red wing. Again, I'm trying to keep this kind of fun and wearable. If you are okay with it being a little more dramatic, you could have done a black wing instead and worked that red into the look instead. But I was trying to make this a little bit softer and wearable. Okay. Then we're going to make our liner match our other eye. So we're going to take 0. And it goes in the lower waterline. And it goes on the upper waterline. And then we're also going to go ahead and very gently tight line. You don't really want the liner on top to be apparent. And then I already have some mascara on, so just gonna recurl my lashes. Which you are not supposed to curl your lashes once you have mascara on, and this is precisely why. Ugh. I'm gonna go ahead and do this side again too. You will rip all of your lashes out, but I'm doing it for you. And I'm just gonna go ahead and apply a second coat of mascara. Get the bottom. Okay, Okay, so that is our super soft and wearable girl on fire style look. I'm going to go ahead and go back in and redo this crease to make them match, because I do kind of like it more dramatic. But this would also double as a candy corn look or whatever you want it to be, honestly. So get carried away, do whatever you want with this one, and I hope you guys like it. Oh, and a huge thank you to Lizzie for my Sugarpill. If you guys can't tell, I'm already obsessed with it. It's all over my lips right now. My lips are just the Tarte Lipstick Wild, which looks like that. I do not think that's vegan, by the way. And then I just pressed Asylum all over the lips. So, yep, that's it. I'm gonna go back, fix this to make these match, and then I'll take some pictures for the end. Bye, guys.